Hello, welcome to this EasyHOA accounting training video. I will be showing you today how to record transactions on the transaction screen. So without further ado, we'll start doing that. First, we go to the accounting and then the transaction screen. And on that screen, you'll see all of the transactions that haven't been recorded yet. I went ahead and did some of the ones in April already. And typically when you're doing the transactions, you just do 1 month at a time because you have a board meeting coming up. So we'll wrap up April on this video. The first transaction I want to do is this one from Easy Storage. So first I click into it. It'll pop up with a screen like this. And typically with expense categories, I like to put a vendor on there, and Easy Storage is one of the vendors, and they are my storage provider. And those are the boxes that I need to categorize for the expense transactions. After that, for this video, I'm going to click Save. And you'll see after I click Save that it's still on the screen and it's been categorized to the expense account that I want it to go to. Next, I'm going to show you this split feature on these income transactions. This first one, $189.84. If my member assessments are $180 a month, then this transaction will have something in it that isn't just member assessments, and that's what we're going to show you for this video. And if I need to do multiple splits, I can split this or click this split button as many times as I want. I only need 3 lines for this video, but I clicked on 4 and that's just fine. So first I do $180 for the assessment, and you'll get this error message that shows you how much more you need to add to that transaction for it to be in balance. $180 to member assessments. Let's go with an $8 late payment penalty. And then the rest, $1.84, let's do late payment interest. So after I've got all 3 of those, that's how it'll show up on the income statement or the profit and loss report after I click the save and review or the approve the transaction. So right now I'm going to hit save, and on the transaction screen it'll show that this transaction is split. So it won't show you what account it's going to, but it will show you that it's split into multiple transactions. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. We're going to split it twice. $180 for member assessment. Let's do a $4 penalty on the or late filing penalty on this one, and then $121 in late payment interest. We'll save that. And now you'll see that those 3 transactions are categorized. After you've categorized them and hit the save button, you can come and check this box, and then you can hit this check mark up top, which is the review or approve button. As soon as I click that, a pop-up box will ask me if I am sure that I want to categorize those or review those. I can hit accept, and then it'll categorize those, and then I don't have to worry about those anymore, and they'll show up in my GL. They'll show up on my reports. So that's how you save and review some transactions. We'll go ahead and do these next 3 as well. Luca Baglin, he is my landscaper for this video, so I can click on the green grass clippers and click on the landscaping and maintenance expense. And then for this, rather than just hitting save and then checking it later, I can just hit save and review, and it'll go directly to my general ledger and my various reports. Garrett, he is my attorney, and he works for Wood, Brick, and Wheat Law Office. And then I can select the legal and professional services. If there's ever an expense account that's not on here, what you would do is you'd click on add a new category. You would select that it's a expense, add whatever name that you want, add an ID if you want, and then add a description if you want. These 2 boxes right here aren't mandatory, but the account name is. I already have the legal and professional services account as an active account, so I can just do that. And then I can click save. And then one other way to approve it is just click this check mark here. It'll ask you if you want to mark it as reviewed, accept. So those are the 3 different ways that you can review a transaction, either in that pop-up box by clicking Save and Review, clicking a single transaction and hitting the check mark, or clicking multiple transactions and clicking the check mark up here. And then the last transaction for April is this one here, Rocky Mountain Power. And they are my utilities provider for electricity. And then I'm going to hit Save and Review. And now you'll see all my transactions for April have been categorized. From there, what I like to do is go to the report screen and then run a profit and loss, a balance sheet, a budget report, and an account transactions report or a general ledger report. And I'll show you how to run those and the various settings you can have on those in a separate video. But that is how you record transactions on the transaction screen. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you.